kind of cool outside. Did you see that? Hi, everybody, and welcome to another exciting Friday night of high school football. A great schedule tonight, and it all begins in Schertz. Unbeaten Judson Rockets going up against the unbeaten Clemens Buffaloes. They were ready to play some football. Rockets, though, without their quarterback, Julian Williams. Clemens would strike first. Marshawn Brown gets lost in the crowd, but then he explodes. 49 yards later, he's in the end zone, and it's 7-0. Clemens on top. But here comes Judson doing it on the ground. Jay Miller just kind of powering his way. Get off me. Gets into the end zone from 6 yards out, and we are all tied up at 7. Miller was just getting started, though. In fact, he's going to do it one more time. Check him out. Following his blockers and just speeding into the end zone. 14-7 Rockets. Then after a special teams mishap, Judson looks poised to score again. But I want you to watch this. Trying to get into the end zone. Whoop! There goes the football. Clemens would recover it right there. That stops that drive, but Judson, they are something else. 31-14 is your final. All right, we had another good one at Ferris Stadium tonight, a battle for the top spot in District 28 6A Zone B. The J Mustangs 1-1 in district play, going up against the O'Connor Panthers 3-0. Mustangs on the move. Jacob Zeno, watch him. He's going to fire, but it's going to be picked off. Oh my goodness, that's Grant Rustin doing the picking. And then Roel Sanchez, he fires on the very next play. Caught by Grayson Lee. 59 yards later, he's in the end zone. O'Connor takes a 7-0 lead. Then Trayshawn Patterson getting the moves on to the outside from 6 yards out. It's 14-0 O'Connor. They would get the ball back, 4th and inches. Sanchez, he's going to keep the rock and get into the end zone. Coming right at you. 21-0 O'Connor, and they are running away with this thing. But Sanchez says, hey, I want a little more face time. Here you go. Just kind of walks in. 28-0 O'Connor. They clobbered Jay tonight 63-12. All right, how about one more big one? The Reagan Rattlers and the Johnson Jaguars. This one for the district title, and for all intents and purposes, well, they would win this district, whoever wins this one, right? Reagan, though, gets off to a great start here. I want you to watch this as they come out slow-mo. You hear the NFL film thing going on. Oh, my goodness, it's very, very sweet, right? Let's get to some football action, though, right? How about Travis Steele? Watch this. He's going to go back to throw, and throw he does. Wide open there is Drew Uresti. That's a touchdown from 22 yards out. 7-0 Reagan on top. The extra point to follow. Reagan doing a great job. They would go up 14-0, but Reagan has its 27-game district win streak snapped. Johnson gets the win by a score of 21-14. All right, it's been a rough year for the Clark Cougars, but they will always show up. They will always play hard. Tonight, they would need to do that against a Warren Warriors squad with a chance at a postseason berth. Warriors, though, they would strike first. Benjamin Green to Gavin Moore. Look at him, scores the fumble, but they call it a touchdown. Oh, the Cougars were not happy about that, so they get tricky. Jason Flores out to Ben Sims. Then he tosses to Eric Winte. Look at that, he's all by himself, and we're tied up at 7. They like those trickeration plays. How about a reverse pass? Yeah, Kenneth Bivens, he's going to fire this one to Sims. He's all by himself, just tricking everybody. 14-7. Clark on top, and they were not done. This time, well, just the old-fashioned way. The pitch and the touchdown. 21-7 Clark. This one, a good one in the fourth quarter, 42-28. Clark on top. All right, let's go out to the rock pile. We go to the surprise team of the year. That would be the Memorial Minutemen, and they would battle the always pesky Lanier Boats tonight. The Boats strike first. J.D. Boone, check that pass out. It was perfect. Touchdown. Lanier thinking upset, but the Minutemen would come back. Anthony Esparza, nice toss there to Vincent Palacio. He takes it to the house. Look at him breaking tackles. Down the sidelines he goes. Memorial, they're still surprising, folks. 28-21 is the final from the rock pile. All right, the Steele Knights, they have turned their season around. They still have a great opportunity to get into the playoffs, but the East Central Hornets, well, they were standing in their way tonight. That Steele defense, though, they're going to make a statement right away. How about this? Bam! You're not going anywhere except the other way. That is a safety, and Steele will take a 2-0 lead. Offense would catch up. Wyatt Bingle rolls out, fires to a wide-open Daniel Jackson. He's going to score 9-0 Knights. They would add a field goal to make it 12-0. Then they give it to their horse, Brendan Brady. Look at this kid motor to the outside, to the end zone. 19-0 Steele, and they are back. The Knights, yes, sir. Look at this. 50-14 is your final. All right, how about Dripping Springs made its way to San Antonio tonight to take on the Alamo Heights Mules. I want you to watch this as they come out of the horse, right? Is that what you call that thing? Yeah, here we go. It's all Dripping Springs. Check this guy out. Oh my goodness, big time hole for Jacob Cox. Gets the handoff, 65 yards. He's in the end zone, 7-0. Tigers doing anything they wanted to do all night long. Trevor Greenman, he's the quarterback. Watch this, looking to throw. He's got all day. Nobody open, so he just decides to keep. What a great decision that was. Bounces to the outside, making guys fall down. And look at this guy, big time run, finally pushed out of bounds. But Jacob Cox would get all the glory. Here he comes. Big hole right up the gut, 10 yards, 14-0. Oh man, Dripping Springs there, top. Heights trying to get something going late in this one. Reed Anderson's going to throw, but it's picked off. That would be that. Dripping Springs goes on to get it done by a score of 34-14. Wow. So